Good afternoon and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australia and New Zealand print industries. This issue is sponsored by Ball and Govt, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and press room consumables. News this week is led by the bizarre and shocking decision by the federal government to dump 5 of the 6 print apprenticeship categories from its new priority list. But, however, the industry is coming together to fight to reverse the decision, which it says is alarming and of great concern. The print industry's 2 big associations have formed a coalition with unions, industry bodies and various stakeholders to fight to reverse the alarming decision, which says the alarming decision of the government to pull print apprenticeships from the Australian Apprenticeships priority list. The Printing and Visual Communications Association, PVCA, and the Real Media Collective, TRMC, which of course are intending to merge into one industry association shortly, they will lead the fight for print apprentices to be put back on the list. The removal of print apprenticeships from their previous priority levels was undertaken without notice being provided to the industry, without any consultation and without any opportunity for the industry to respond. Kelly Northwood, CEO of TRMC and incoming CEO of PVCA, said the removal of the industry's apprenticeships from the Federal Australian Apprenticeships priority list, along with defunding of the comprehensive tranche of industry training certification courses from state TAFEs and training providers, is alarming and one our industry strongly rejects. She said it's difficult to overstate the importance of our industry, of the print industry, for the economy. For the government to simply remove our awards without consultation is of great concern. In other news, major news, press manufacturing giant Heidelberg is set to take print businesses to autonomous printing with its new cloud-based Print Direct workflow, which promises, it says, far-reaching consequences for the way that print is produced. It's being launched this week at the Print user event in Germany, which is also available online. And the new Print Direct significantly simplifies the printing workflow process. The key is the combination of the PDF of the job combined with print intent, which has data on everything from the job production and administration. The goal is to create a fully digitized and automated print shop, a smart factory if you like. Print Direct will ultimately lead to print buyers uploading all job details themselves, cutting out much of the task that print businesses currently undertake. In a similar way that we all now buy our own airline tickets. We organise our own baggage, our own flights, our own seats, our own meals, and with all that data, the print buyer will input going directly into the press room, and the software then organising the production schedule, dramatically reducing touch points at the print shop. And of course, scheduling and telling pre-press, press and finishing what's required and organise it in the optimum way. Heidelberg says ultimately 80% of all jobs will be created by the customer this way. Print21 is at AusPack in Melbourne today with a big packaging and processing show with plenty here for print. We're outside the stand of Flexo, Offset and digital operation Detpak, which is developing a range of fibre-based packaging alternatives for its clients, as it leads the charge away from plastic packaging. Fibre packaging is the way to go. The Adelaide-based business is innovating in multiple sectors, and at the AusPack trade show in Melbourne this week, it's showing several of those new innovations, including its new fibre-based 2-minute noodle cup, which you can see behind me, for San Remo, and new fibre-based packaging for fruit and vegetables, no plastic, which is currently being trialled by Woolworths in one of its flagship stores. And it has its entire new Recycle Me fibre-based packaging. The 2-minute noodle cups replace the old horrible styrofoam cups and will save 35 million of those styrofoam cups from going into landfill each year. It's a great story. Nigel Spicer, co-owner of display print business Cactus Imaging, took out the Excellence in Innovation Awards at last night's Outdoor Media Association industry event. The award was given for the work Spicer has done over the past 6 years, driving the development of SmartSkin, the environmentally friendly recyclable billboard material. Used SmartSkin print is fully recyclable into everyday items such as fence posts, bollards and garden equipment. It's a great job. That's it for this week's news headlines for Print21. But now we move on to Product of the Week, sponsored this week by Stick-On Signs. And the Product of the Week this week comes from Massivit 3D Print. In particular, we're looking at the Massivit 5000, in addition to the Massivit 3D portfolio of large volume 3D printers. which facilitate what the company says is fast production of complex jobs, up to 145 centimetres by 111 centimetres by 180 centimetres. They instantly cure during the process, enabling ready-made great products straight off the printer without the need for post-processing and with almost no required support structures. Based on the company's patented gel dispensing printing technology, which is already adopted across 40 countries for cost-effective production of large custom parts. The Massivit 5000 offers a range of resolutions, print modes and materials, which it says optimizes quality, fidelity and speed requirements for various aspects, various applications. It works in a broad range of applications available across the visual communication sector as well as others such as scenic fabrication and education. Massivit is imported into Australia by stick-on signs and sold through Graphic Art Mart. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. Go to print21.com.au for all these stories and more. Thanks to our sponsor Ball & Govt, Australia's largest distributor of printable materials and press room consumables. This is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print21, editor of Print21, signing off from AusPac.